Imagine this. You feel sick on a busy street. You shout, "Help!" but nothing happens. People look at you and walk past. It's not cruelty or indifference. It's a glitch in human psychology, and it can cost you your life. In this video, we'll break down the bystander effect. You'll learn why, in a crisis, a crowd is your worst enemy, what one word can make strangers rush to save you, and it's not help, and how a simple pointing gesture can turn a spectator into a rescuer. This is a survival manual based not on hope, but on hard psychological science. The lie that changed science. In 1964, a girl named Kitty Genovese was murdered in New York. Newspapers screamed, 38 people watched the murder and did nothing. The world was horrified by human coldness. But the truth was even more interesting. Later, it turned out there were fewer witnesses, and some people actually called the police. Yet that sensational headline lie pushed scientists to run real experiments. They discovered a paradox. People didn't help not because they didn't care, but because they were in a group. Fear of looking stupid and the belief that someone else will do it can paralyze even the kindest people. 5 steps to being saved. Helping is not a reflex. It's a complex chain of decisions in the brain. For someone to rescue you, they must pass 5 stages. Notice the emergency, understand it's serious, take responsibility, know what to do, and finally act. The failure can happen at any stage. In a crowd, someone might not even notice you fell. Or they might think, he's just drunk, not dying. The hardest stage is the 3rd one, responsibility. When many people are around, everyone thinks, why me? Let that guy help. And in the end, nobody helps. The math of doing nothing. This is called diffusion of responsibility. Imagine responsibility as a pie. If you're alone, the whole pie is yours. You're 100% responsible. But if there are 19 other people, your share is only 5%. The brain makes an instant calculation. My responsibility is tiny. Someone has surely already called the police. Experiments showed if a person believes they're the only witness, they help in 85% of cases. But if they know 5 others are also hearing it, help drops to 31%. The crowd doesn't help, the crowd waits. Smoke in the room. In 1968, psychologists Darley and Latane ran a classic experiment. Students were sitting in a room filling out forms when thick smoke started pouring in through a vent. Those sitting alone ran out and reported a fire almost immediately. But when 3 people were in the room, they kept working. They looked at each other, saw everyone staying calm, and decided if they're sitting, it must be fine. This is herd instinct in reverse. Collective inaction convinces us there's no danger, even when the room is full of smoke. The forbidden word. Never shout just help. That word is too vague. People hear it and wonder, is this a joke? A couple fighting? A prank? No one wants to jump into something awkward. Yale psychologists advise shouting fire, even if there is no fire. Why? Because fire threatens everyone, not just you. It triggers a primal survival instinct and intense curiosity. People stop to look for the flames, and in that moment, they finally notice you. Help creates sympathy. Fire creates action. The power of pointing. How do you break the crowd effect? Turn the crowd into individuals. If you feel sick, don't scream into the air. Lock eyes with one person, point directly at them and say, "You in the blue jacket, call an ambulance." It works instantly. You remove anonymity. Now it's not someone's problem, it's the blue jacket guy's personal task. He can't hide behind others anymore. You assign him the rescuer role, and he will likely obey because he's been given a clear instruction and responsibility. The real enemy is uncertainty. The biggest enemy of help isn't cruelty, it's ambiguity. A person lies on the ground. Is he sick or sleeping? People fear making a mistake and looking foolish. In situations where everything is clear, blood, fire, people help much more. If you're a witness, remember, your brain searches for excuses to do nothing. They're probably just messing around. Don't fall for it. Better to call the police for a prank than walk past someone dying. Make the situation clear. Loudly ask, "Do you need help?" Or shout, "This person needs help." That breaks the uncertainty bubble for everyone. Heroism is contagious. The bystander effect has a bright side too. Inaction is contagious, but action is contagious as well. The moment one person steps forward and starts helping, others quickly join. The first step is the hardest. You break the social rule, don't interfere. But once you do, you create a new rule, we help. If you witness an emergency, be the first hero. Do something, and you'll see spectators turn into a rescue team. Your courage becomes a signal for others. A survival instruction. Remember this algorithm. It could save your life. If you're in trouble, 1. Grab attention by shouting, "Fire!" 2. Lock eyes with one specific person. 3. Point at them. 4. Give a clear command. Call an ambulance. And if you're in a crowd and see something strange, don't wait. Don't assume someone smarter or braver already called emergency services. Most likely, nobody called. Take responsibility. In a crowd, there is no we. There are only many I's. And only your personal I can decide to save someone's life.